Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading. My friend, it is for June 2024. How are you, Scorpio? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you're brand new and you just tripped over 10 of Cups Tarot, welcome here. The subscription button is right where it always is. If you want to hit that subscription button and hit the bell button to know when I'm uploading for the water signs, which is generally on a Tuesday. So thank you so much for clicking here. If you are my ride or die, I appreciate you so much for being here, clicking, viewing, subscribing, all the ways that you love on me, Scorpio, or if you're cross-watching, thank you so much for doing that. So we are going to do a monthly read here, an overall view of the month. We're going to pick one card from here, which is the overall theme for the month. We're going to get some energy about the mood, or whatever kind of mood or energy comes out of this oracle deck here, which is the Journey's End oracle. And the Soul's Journey, not the Journey's End. Then we're going to, at the end of the reading, we will look at some love energy. And we're going to add some tarot. We're going to find out what's going on here. Tell me about Scorpio. In June of 2024, we need an overall energy for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The overall energy for you for the month is power. I like it. I like it, Scorpio. Look, ball's in your court. You've got the power. You're the person with all the energy. You're making the decisions. It's the first thing that I feel when I'm looking at this card here. It's like you're in charge of it all. You're the one who can do whatever it is that you want to do in the month of June. I love it. Stillness. Look, it's like the calm before the storm. It feels like the stillness and the power is telling me that it's the calm before the storm. That's what it feels like here. So if right now, if you are in stillness and there's not much going on and you're kind of doing Groundhog Day, or it's kind of quiet where you are, whether you chose that or not, I feel like you're about to get some sort of surge of power. We'll talk about that. Look at this. We have you taking some sort of a risk in the month of June, possibly, or maybe a little further to that. We'll see. We'll clarify just a little bit more. Let's get this out of the way. Let's find out what the overall mood is for your month. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Scorpio, if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. You will see I've pinned a comment to the top of the comments there. All the information you need is there. Tell me about the mood for Scorpio in June, please. 2024. Tell me about Scorpio. We do have success. Look at that. Scorpio, you're about to have a really great breakout month here. So if you have been in this energy where nothing is going on, nothing ever changes, you feel like you're in Groundhog Day, I really do feel like you're about to get some great successes this month. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And it doesn't matter what kind of love it is, right? Whether it's platonic or romantic or love of a friend, take it as it resonates for you. Bottom of the deck, we have freedom. I possess the power. Look at that. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And look, how are the lands created? I'm talking about land masses. You might live in North America, right? You might live on North America, which is split between the US and Canada. And I want to say that it's, I feel like you are moving mountains, or, you know, how all of the elements provide change to the land, the way that land is situated, for instance. So, you know, some mountains have broken apart. There's been, you know, earthquakes which have broken different land masses apart from each other. I want to say that this is the kind of power that you have this month. It feels like in the month of June, the power that you have is to change whatever it is that you would like to change, whatever it is you would like to create. I feel like it's going to be up to you, my friend. Let's find a deck here. Tell me about what's going on in the month of June for Scorpio, please. This next card I throw here is going to be a big decision that you have to make in the month of June here. Tell me about any big decisions. What kinds of decisions will Scorpio need to make in order to have this power and success? You're just going to have to work hard. That's what it is. For some of you, it is self-mastery, and I feel like the decision you're going to have to make is to block everyone else out and focus on you, or your money, or your job, or your business. Whatever this is putting in the hard work, whether it's in self-mastery, or maybe you're mastering a task. Maybe you're trying to go to the next level of your career. Take it as it resonates for you. But there is a big decision based on the 8 Pentacles here, and how much work you're putting in and on what, we'll find out. So, what is going to need most of your focus and your nurturing in the month of June? What is going to need most of your focus? What should your focus be, or what will your focus be? For some of you, it will be. It's a general reading. Remember that your focus is going to be getting and giving clarity. So being really honest with people, and understand that the King of Swords is not really a hard person to get along with. This is a really strong-minded individual. This is Aquarius energy. This is somebody who thinks things out, looks at fine, minute details, somebody who is very factual. It's like, if you're going to say something, you better have the stuff to back it up. I feel like that's you this month. It feels like your focus and your nurturing should be on going over details, getting the facts, practicing justice, making sure that you're honest with you and other people. I feel like you are somebody here who people sort of trust. I want to say this guy's got, on the card here, has got gray hair, and I want to say that you could be someone who has wisdom, no matter what your age is. You don't have to have gray hair to have wisdom, but I feel like that you have a certain wisdom, which is your power, I'm going to say. And I've always said, like, Scorpio, your energy, how I feel it as an energy reader is I feel it as tough love, that you're someone who's always going to give the honest truth. You're always going to point someone in the right direction, make sure there's justice, and you're going to do it in a way that's powerful, but you are the King of Cups. You're going to do it in a loving and deep and abiding kind of way. And I kind of love that energy for you here. So it does feel like what you need to focus most on is just being really honest. And I mean, this person's not a hit at parties, right? This person is somebody who's going to interject with the truth whenever they hear an untruth being spoken. They're probably going to call you on your shit, right? So I think that I'm speaking to somebody who's like that. You're loving and kind and deep, and a person who loves to give tough love, who's going to give the honest truth, and people believe you because this person doesn't speak up unless they're asked. This is not the person who flaps their gums constantly. This is the person who is inward and really thinking about things, trying to make sense of things before they come up with anything, before they push anything out their mouth. Tell me, what is the good stuff that's coming for Scorpio in June, please, 2024? What's the good stuff here? The good stuff is the King of Wands. Look, I feel like the King of Wands coming up in the reverse tells me that you're not making any snap decisions. You're not taking any risks, that you're not moving quickly, that you're really looking at things from the top right down to the bottom and around again. I feel like the King of Wands tells me you're very focused, very concentrated, making decisions not through reacting, but responding. And I like that for you. We've got the Empress in the distance. We'll talk about that and see how that is. But I feel like it's just telling me that there's truthful and honest abundance in the future for you. Some of you, this person could be a love interest, because we do have the King of Swords here. This is the natural partner, or someone, might be what you look for in a partner. I mean, ultimately, I think maybe you're looking for someone who is self-sustaining, someone who takes care of themselves, very balanced in their energy, not controlling, loving, compassionate. This kind of person here, I feel like this is the person that you're looking for. Someone who is the Queen of Swords, like you, Scorpio, highly intelligent, moves really slow, responds and doesn't react. I feel like you are looking for this kind of balance here, and I feel like you're going to find it, because look, we've got the Sun here. Like you're gonna know when you see her or him, right? Feminine or masculine, you're going to know when you see that person. You're going to know it. It will be intuitive. Okay, so I'm going to throw one of these cards here. The Lover's Oracle, and we'll talk about love at the end of this reading. If you're interested in that, you can stick around. And so let's find out what's going on in love for Scorpio, please, for the month of June. For the overall month of June, what is coming up here? We got this one here. It says, wait. Don't rush into it. I was talking about responding and not reacting, right? Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Everything happens the way it should in its own time. And I think that you have the wisdom. I think you've been thinking about that enough, and you've got the wisdom to know that that's the truth, that things do happen in their own time. The bottom of the deck says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and the relationship will magically transform. I feel like all you really got to do is be yourself. Be honest, be truthful, be loving, be kind, and always speak the truth, but do it in a very kind and loving way. But I mean, you should always speak the truth. Absolutely. Tell me about the power. What sort of power does Scorpio have in the month of June? This is going to be very interesting because there's power and success here. So tell me about power. Why does Scorpio feel like they have the power? I've got the power. That's what I'm hearing in my head. I don't forget who sang that, but I got the power. Something about it's getting kind of hectic. I feel like you might be the one who's going to be grounding people or bringing truth to a situation. I think that's your power. Tell me about what power Scorpio has in the month of June, please. Ooh, you have victory, my friend. I want to say that people hold you in high regard. People look up to you. People are excited when you're around. I feel like they cheer you on. I feel like people try, and I think in the month of June, you're going to be attracting a lot. People are going to be trying to get your attention. People are going to be vying for your attention. You know, we have this Six of Wands. You can see that the people are cheering this person on here. I want to say that the Six of Wands is about somebody who I feel like I was saying you've got a lot of wisdom, and I feel like you have a lot of wisdom because the Six of Wands is telling me that you've been through a lot of hard stuff. The reason you have wisdom is because you've been through a lot of shit, right? And I feel like with the Six of Wands, it's telling me that people receive you well, people look up to you, people see you as kind of a hero. Because not many people in this life know how to excuse me, know how to speak their mind without ruffling feathers. And I think that you have that I think you have that gift that you're really honest with people, but you can do it in a kind and loving way. We do have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I was just saying, you're going to be getting a lot of attention in the month of June. It feels like you will have invitations. It may be because summer is here, right? People are going to say, come out to the cabin, come out camping with me. Or if that's not your thing, maybe they're just going to invite you over for the barbecue. Or can we go out together? Like, will you come out with us as a group? It feels like you are going to get a lot of attention, but I feel like it's because you're powerful and you're attracting all of that energy. You're open to it. The King of Cups is emotionally available when in the upright, right? So you are the King of Cups. That is Scorpio energy. We do have the Hermit energy here. So it does feel like people value what they value about you is that you really do have a lot of wisdom. Again, the third time we're talking about wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom because you're a person who is not scared to be on your own, feminine or masculine. You like to spend time with you, learning about you, making sure that you're on track, making sure that you have what you need. And I think that that's beautiful. So I feel like your power this month lies in being full of wisdom, knowing where your light is. I feel like it's about spending some time alone when you need to, but actually taking these invitations that are about to show up for you from people who value you, who look up to you, who see you as some sort of I'm going to say some sort of a hero, because the Six of Wands is about victory after the fight. This person's coming back from the war. So I want to say that they value what you have to say because the wisdom is something that you've lived. You haven't just read a book about it. You've actually lived it. And that's why people value your opinion, because you go over the details. You are the person who is spiritual, a spiritual giant, right? Is the Hermit. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun. Wow. And we have the Three of Swords. Look, I'm going to say that money is about to get really great for you. There's about to be some sort of a really big opportunity that I feel is headed your way in the month of June. But what I want to say is that with this pentacle here and the sun next to it, I want to say that there is no question about whether you should take this opportunity or not. Look, when the Ace of Pentacles shows up, it can be anything. It's abundance. If you look up that word, it means a whole lot of stuff. It means big amounts of things, right? So abundance can be health, can be physical health, mental health, can be money, can be anything in your pentacle world, could be about your children, about your family, right? We do have the sun here, which is about children, raising families, but it also is about having a breakthrough. It's a realization. And when the sun sits next to the Ace of Pentacles, it's like on steroids. It's like the Ace of Pentacles is on steroids, and you're making really good decisions because there isn't anything that's going to trip you up because the sun is here. I feel like the Three of Swords is a warning. It's a warning to make sure that you react and not respond, because again, we're talking about swords, but I feel like the Sun is telling me that there's just no way that you're not going to see the pitfalls. You're going to see them, right? This is disappointment. You may not end up taking some of the opportunities that arrive, but I feel like you'll take the right one because the Sun is shining on the Ace of Pentacles, but also shining on the Three of Swords. So you're going to see where the pitfalls are. It's going to be easy to make clear decisions about whatever is coming up for you in the month. And so I think that's where your power is, that you're going to intuitively or psychically intuitively know exactly what you're supposed to do. When the Sun comes out, there's a series of growth patterns that's coming. It could be your money, your home. You're going to be able to see everything and where the pitfalls are, what I need to work on, what's disappointing, what do I need to cut out. And I feel like with the Sun energy here, it tells me that you're growing personally, professionally, spiritually. It's a growth spurt that you're having in June. You're about to find your power or stand in your power. So we do have a big decision that needs to be made this month, and it looks like it has to do with the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me what this decision is about this hard work that's coming up here. We do have Six of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords, and we have Temperance in the reverse. I want to say wait for the right time, but I'm not worried about that because the Sun is next to the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I don't think I have to tell you that again because I feel like you're going to be making really good decisions here. I want to say that for some of you, if you've been waiting for a job, there is a delay. It's not the time right now. This is not the moment of alchemy. So I want to say if you're waiting for a job, if you're waiting for new employment, that you may not hear from them in the month of June. But I want to say, don't stop fighting for it. So what does that mean? That means that if you've already put in your application and it's been a period of time, 2-3 weeks, make sure that you follow up. Make sure you're making phone calls so they take your resume out and put it at the top of the pile every time that you call, right? And we do have the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there is an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles that's going to make you a lot of money or give you an opportunity to work. And this might not be in the conventional way. It feels like it may not be in a conventional way because we do have the Five of Swords. So it feels like almost like you're like contracting your energy or contracting whatever skills it is that you have, I want to say, and that you're fighting for reciprocity. So it feels like what you will be doing in the month of June, if you are a person who's looking for a new job, a new career, it feels like somebody here is going to be working on fighting for the poor or fighting for those who are less fortunate, those who have the least in society. That's what I'm looking at here. It feels like somebody here is about to stand up for some people or a group of people or maybe just one person who is having a harder time in life than most people. I want to say this is something that is close to your heart, something that you're going to work on. But I want to say that you may not hear about this contract work, about this fight that somebody wants you to join. And I feel like you might not hear about it this month. Tell me what Temperance is in the reverse. You need more clarity. You need more clarity about what's going on here. So I'm going to say hit the books, right? Work really hard on it. And it might involve some self-mastery. You might have to do some self-mastery in order to be able to understand when is the right time for things to go off here. I want to say that with the Ace of Swords here, that you will receive some sort of a clarity or answer or a realization, or somebody's going to open a conversation with you and see if you want to move on from the old job. We are looking at the Six of Swords here. That's moving on from the chaos to the calm, or to calmer waters. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So it does feel like here that you might get an opportunity to get some clarity or open a new conversation about whatever it is that you want to do. It feels like you are somebody who wants to work in charity, or wants to open a business regarding charity, or maybe not just charity, but maybe it almost feels like with the Six of Pentacles that it's not just giving people things, it's actually helping them find work, helping them find meaningful employment. Like it feels like you're somebody who has a plan, I want to say. So I feel like the decisions to be made might be to change jobs, or maybe change fields of employment altogether. Maybe you work in insurance and now you want to work in the nonprofit sector. But it feels like you'll be making a really big decision about how you're going to deal with the Five of Pentacles, because it feels like for some of you, last month might have not been the most financially well-off month for you. And I feel like you think that whatever idea that you have that you want to work on or look over the details or work really hard on is something that you feel that there is a lot of competition for. So maybe you've been holding back up till now, but I think that with the Ace of Swords here, it tells me you'll get some clarity and open up a conversation about it with somebody here. So let's talk about this King of Swords here. So what needs most of your focus and nurturing this month? Your finances. It feels like you're looking for a way to drive your finances. And so I want to say again, the Page of Swords shows up, has the Ace of Swords, which is over here. So it looks like you're now looking for different ways to drive your finances to victory, to drive them in the right way. And the Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you will find your stability. And I think it's the reason that you will be successful here. I feel that you will because the Chariot is here and the Queen of Pentacles. The reason you'll be successful here, my friend, is because you are the King of Swords, because you are the person who gives tough love. You're the person who has all the details, the facts, and you also are kind and loving and deep. So it feels like a very balanced energy here. Tell me more about what else needs to have focus by Scorpio this month. You need to drop some burdens. We do have the Lovers here, and make a choice in your friendships, I'm going to say, or the people that you're working with. The Three of Pentacles is, there's a couple people looking on and watching someone else who is like a really amazing at their craft, who's doing something really good, and they're watching, trying to take pointers or tips, right? This also, the Three of Pentacles, is friendship, but it also is somebody who's on your team, somebody who is collaborating or cooperating with you, or a network of people. I feel like you're going to choose a new network because the old network was a little bit heavy to carry. So it almost feels like this here is something that whatever the situation is that you're going to be working on, but it does feel like you're making a major career switch in the month of June. And it's something that you've always wanted to do. You are going to have to make a decision with the Lovers here to drop some burdens. So they might be things that have bothered you from long past, right? Because we do have this person who's the Six of Wands, and that person has come from the fight, from the war, from trauma, right? But they're getting the victory anyway. So I want to say that that the focus for you should be on finding a really good network to support your ideas, to support what it is that you want to do. The Page of Swords is here telling me that you're sourcing it, you're looking for it, you're trying to find the knowledge about how to power your finances forward. I feel it's a very financial sort of it's financial growth for sure, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Sun right above here with the Chariot. This energy is amazing. It's like your work life is about to power forward. So if you are a person who is leaving the 9-to-5 to open a nonprofit or open a business or do something different, I feel like this month the sun is shining on you, right? It is summer after all, that in the northern hemisphere, but I feel like the sun is shining on you and it's a time of growth. So it's time for you. You'll be able to see all the good and the bad. All right. Tell me about the good stuff that's coming here. Why is the King of Wands in the reverse? We do have the Four of Cups. We have, there you are, the King of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Look at that. So I want to say that there is your energy is here, right? And it tells me here that what I've been saying all along, that you are about to take some sort of a leap of faith. You are going on a different chapter. It's a different chapter or a different path here. And I want to say that maybe some of you think that maybe too much time has passed. Maybe you think you're too old to begin again. I'm telling you, I began again at 50 years old. You're never too old, right? I want to say that this is telling me that you think that you've missed your opportunity, that you don't think you're ever going to be able to do it. And maybe that's why you haven't taken any steps toward what it is that your heart desires, because the King is always going to go for the thing that is making them feel passionate about what they do, right? But I think you're holding back, and I feel like the good stuff that's coming is when you are ready, when you're ready to decide that you haven't wasted this time, that you haven't missed the opportunity, when you decide to come out of your comfort zone, which is what the Four of Cups is, I feel like you're going to sort of stick your head out the window or the door. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just seeing someone actually pull the curtains apart and just showing their face. So it looks like somebody's like, is it safe to come out? Is it safe for me to do what I want to do? I want to say yes, because there you are. And I feel like you are going to be going on some sort of new path. I want to say that that with the Seven of Cups, it feels like that there is going to be so many opportunities for you that are part of your heart space, because I know that you're led by the heart. You're very heart over head, unless you also have the King of Swords energy, which is head over heart, which is a really great balance of energy, I feel, because one is very masculine. Swords are masculine energy and water is feminine energy. So you have your energies in balance. How do I know? Because the Chariot is here, right? So I'm going to say that with the cups here, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are coming toward you. And I feel that's why the King of Wands is in the reverse, because you don't want to go quickly or make snap decisions or just run after the shiny thing. I feel like the King of Cups is showing up because, again, I'm saying like you're heart over head. I feel like you're going to make a slow decision. We do have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I feel like for you that your focus is not on love. Your focus is not on love. It's not on meeting anybody. I feel like it will happen organically. I want to say that in your new quest, if you're a person who is single and looking for someone to share your life with, I feel like you will find the people who are in the same mind as you in this group of people here, this new network of people that you're going to be approaching here. So it's very interesting because it says in the love energy here, it says, wait, don't rush into it, right? And I'm saying here, I feel like that you're really not interested in finding a love connection this month, that it's really not on your mind, but wait is what the King of Wands is in the reverse. I'm waiting, I'm looking over things. I'm not moving quickly. I'm not jumping at anything. I'm not jumping at all these emotional opportunities. My focus really isn't there. And then this love here says, wait, this card of the Lovers here. All right. Tell me why Scorpio should wait this month. Tell me why Scorpio should wait. We do have the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're really willing to put the hard work in on a relationship should it come to a soulmate connection. I feel like you're emotionally available and ready for that, but I don't think it's your focus this month. I think your focus is on career and finances. You will be growing those things, and also about being social. I think you're going to be very social this month. So the Seven of Pentacles is about putting the hard work in to produce something that you're creating, right? To nurture something. And I want to say with the Seven of Wands, it's telling me that when it comes to love, your boundaries are really tight. So you're not letting just anybody across the boundaries. You're showing up as the King of Swords and the King of Cups. You're too smart for that, right? So we do have the Four of Swords here. And it tells me that wait, because it feels like with the Four of Swords, it's telling me that you need to have mental stability or stability of the mind, or you need to be healing whatever is in the mind before you make those kinds of decisions. But I think you know that already because you're about to have some success here. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And I feel like this is all about love, but it's what you love, what you want to do with your life, and what makes you feel like, what can make you fall in love with it, whether it's a person, a new career path, which I feel like you're making a really big change in. But we do have the High Priestess, which is totally fitting because you are the psychic giant of the zodiac, right? You are the person who is always following your gut, whether you know it or not, whether you deem yourself having psychic intuition or not. You're somebody who can see around corners, you know what's coming up. And I feel like the High Priestess here is telling me that you know that you're in charge of all of it this month, and you are coming up with your wish fulfillment here. You're going to get whatever it is you want in the month of June. I'm going to say make big plans and make big moves, Scorpio, because there's a lot of really great stuff coming up. Nonetheless, there is abundance in the future, right? Abundance, or it could be a person, possibly Libra or Taurus, maybe Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly Leo. We do have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have more Gemini energy. We do have Sagittarian energy here. We have Pisces, Leo, and Virgo. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Forgot about that. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to be back because I'm always back. Scorpio, thank you for all the ways that you love me. Bye-bye.